Hey, brothers and sisters of light. Okay, there is one thing at least that Source wants me to tell you about. It's about manifestation and that it is easier than everyone teaches. It is think it, play it, and receive it. They are showing me scenes from my childhood. Happiness attracts like nothing else. And being happy and delusional in combination means there's a sparrow. Means that you just stay on the happy, healthy, radiant side of life and avoid by not judging or not pushing against what was harmful or creating dis-ease or disharmony. It's like taking a sponge and erasing it. This is nothing to do with ignorance, it has just to do something with what all children, until they forget about it, because we untrain them, so to speak, children take the sponge, metaphorically, and just erase what has been negative, until they learn not to forget. And I learned to cover up and shut down my abilities of manifestation as soon as jealousy was introduced into my physical reality by other people, siblings. It started with, you always get what you want, right? We hate you. And in order to keep myself safe, the human side of me decided, okay, I tune it down. And just by speaking about that, I'm realizing, fuck, that we all are manifestation masters. It's not to learn, it's just to remember and to stick to the method, which is connected to your own signature frequency and the way that you manifest the most authentic way. And for me, it is speak it, create it, have it. Okay. This was the first thing. The second thing is, since 3 years I'm playing with manifestation tools and I'm using them like an experiment, and I have found out particular one method seems to be a little bit exhausting. It is the manufactured manifestation where you have to force, become a lot, assuming that the direction that the picture, your human side, envisioned first is what has to be realized. And this can go against your own soul, this can go against the plan, this can go against your manifestation blueprint. And it has nothing to do that you are not skilled enough, because you can learn anything. The thing is, the easiest way is, now we quote Abraham Hicks, to go with the current. And in this picture, the current, the stream, flowing with the stream, would be you just use your own inherited, innate manifestation skills and use them to the maximum. Yeah. My experience has shown me, by using manifestation techniques that make you in detail envision everything, and so on and so forth, it worked, and it worked so good and so well that I have decided this is not any longer creation with the higher consciousness. This is taking my own strength, my own resources, and filling in the grid with everything that leads to fulfillment of every detail of my visualization. And here comes the not so nice part, I manifested some opportunities that I didn't take because they were not right for me. I was not the right person. Up until now, I am not the right person for that, but I manifested because I assumed this picture that my brain trained to believe in everything that others do. My brain assumed, okay, so this is exactly what would suit my human. But it wasn't. And the takeaway is letting the grid filling in. It's another quote of Abraham Hicks. It is more relaxed. It is more going with the flow. It is honoring the state of being that you are without pushing you too much into becoming someone that you have to be in order to hold or manufacture or self-create a manifestation that you labeled to be a desired good for you, because a lot of people assume that it has to be the way the others show it. Because a lot of people admire other people and admire the luxury in their life, and the pictures that then are created in the mind and sustained by wasting your lifetime with creating in the same direction in order to be a perfect copy of someone else's manifested life is, so to speak, not good. You can have an idol, but you don't need to become that idol, because you are you. And this is wonderful. There are means and ways to become a very good copy of someone, but it is up for you, it is your choice. The easiest way of manifesting is doing whatever you want, living whatever you want, speak clearly, saying yes to what you want, saying no to what you don't want, and assuming that you don't need to justify your wish, because you don't need to. You can even forget about justification. This is just something for the human mind. But the word that you speak, it comes. That's why some proverbs exist that say, be careful what you wish for, because you get it in the one or the other way. And sometimes it is the easiest way for you to experience something you wouldn't experience by just sending the wish to Santa Claus or to the universe and receive and having fun during your day, being busy with your life. One of our precious friends, Jana Green, says, say it and forget it. Have the audacity and the delusionness just to know you get it, and then be busy with your life. You don't need to meditate the whole time. You don't need to repeat it. You don't need to blah 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 blah, and so on. And we would add comfortability. Sometimes we wonder why people label effort as something that is to be appreciated. Why? Aren't you satisfied with something just being easy? Why is it so unpopular when things are just easy? Isn't that weird? This whole construct that got created by people who assume things that are heavy or difficult are better than things that are easy and flow and authentic, and given gifts that are innate yours and then just used, maxed up like in an RPG game to its perfect level. Well, perfect is relative, there's no end. It's just weird. You will understand. At least your cosmical side will understand. So this was the second part. Experimenting with manifestation tools. You can do it like a game. You can have a to-do list or a bucket list, proving it right or wrong, or finding the nuggets in the strategies and then speak about it. And maybe exactly this is what alchemy means. Having something that is intriguing to you, interesting for you, in the time that you experience it to be interesting for you, and then thriving on the joy that is created in you by doing something that you love in a given here now moment for a given time or a phase. Nothing has to stay forever. Change is what is constant. So the third part is ask and it is given. There are so many possibilities for the universe to assist you and receive something that somehow matches on the visible, perceived level of the thing what you are wishing for, and it will always match the frequency level. For example, Lucas wanted to have a staff that looks like a Super Sailor Moon staff, and I have found it. Now it's at my home, and I'm dancing with it. It's cool. It made me remember lifetimes and connections that I have to people who are summoners or shamans or spirit guides and Celtic ancestry, like a Gandalf stuff or whatever. This is one thing. And whenever I wished for a new set of oracle cards, or for something related to a symbol or a number that I labeled for my guides to be used as a synchronicity, I was guided to spaces where I could see, find, discover card guidance, cards with a number or oracle card thingy bingies on the ground. And this is a nice takeaway. You can drown in synchronicities as soon as you open up for them. And in my relationship, it's even possible to affect with my wishes my boyfriend. Sometimes he comes back home and says, there is something I thought it would interest you, and brings it home. Or when he is outside and I am wishing for, I don't know what, for sweets or something, very often he takes it with him then, like an insight. So telepathy is something that at least I experience to grow stronger in our interconnectedness between humans. Yeah. What else? You will have received what you wanted to receive, and we assist you in everything that we produce on your journey to more of you, becoming you, and discovering anything and everything that is of interest for you. Okay, so thank you for having tuned in and for spending your time and presence with us. We bless you, and right now we are outside in order to record some meditation, activation, whatever. We haven't told Lucas what is gonna come through, but we will show you what we have made him take with him. So he's gonna record an activation of luck, Shambhala. He's going to record a meditation activation of silence or void or mother field of creation. It's a Zen monastery. And he's going to record Überschwang, abundance, happiness, joy, party. And this illustration is made or shall represent Paris in the golden 1920s, the golden era of so much European countries. And on the German channel he will publish and record information about Lakshmi and Ganesha, and then invite them to work with the participants to give them messages, and the blue beings as well. So if you are interested in wow, I love this illustration right now. Oh, they want me to tell that they are actually here. They want me to say that they love you. You know who is meant. And that's it. Thank you, Arcturians. That have been the Arcturians. Okay, so without further ado, go, create, have fun. Bye!